The hype train continues on, boys and girls. But yeah, ever since yesterday, a lot of people are upset, but it seems like today we have a new lead on the Sombra ARG. And before anyone says anything like, oh, I pretty much don't care about Sombra or whatever, you know, I feel the same way. Like, in some ways, like, my expectations, my hype has been tapered down by quite a bit. Because in some ways, it feels like there isn't exactly an end or a mega solution to this, right? It just seems like more rabbit holes to dive deep into. Yeah, I was gonna make a Wednesday Winbox episode today, and I tried, but it's getting a little too long, so I'm gonna make a standalone video for this ARG segment, and then tomorrow I'll do a second, a proper Wednesday Winbox video for you guys. But right now we have a new lead on the Sombra situation. I'll leave some links down in the description for you guys to kind of check out. Keep in mind the timing of when I post this. Obviously, there's gonna be more developments by the time you guys, check this out. But so far, at the time of recording this, people have noticed that if you play as Bastion, go to one of the computers on Dorado, who'll play some Morse code.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
People have taken that Morse code, made it into like the letter corresponding letters, and then ciphered it using a key. And then from that key, it says access www.lumerico.mx. You go to lumerico.mx, you have a whole friggin' website. And on this Lumerico website, there's tons of information like an about page, a news page, all in Spanish. I'll go ahead and show you guys the translated text here on the screen. But what it seems like is that Lumerico is some sort of power/technology company, and they're going through some difficulties with the Omnics, as according to the news section of the website. Now, all that aside, you'll notice there is a phone number as well as a login screen. People have called the phone number. The phone number, for me, gave me a busy signal line, but some people who actually got a message out of it had a lady speaking Spanish, a bunch of numbers. And those numbers translated through a cipher to the words "take control." Take control into the Lumerico website's address line, and you'll get another bunch of freaking code, gibberish, whatever it is. Now, ciphering this gibberish with the key 52413, which was obtained through the phone number that we called earlier, the result is a message in Spanish. Now, if you space it out and translate it, basically it is supposedly Sombra congratulating us for getting us thus far, and she kind of wants us to help her take Lumerico down and the president, Guillermo, which is interesting because apparently he is a corrupt man who wants to erect some sort of ziggurat on the 1st of November, and we're supposed to somehow help her sabotage that / maybe kill him. I don't know. She's also dropped a huge hint as far as a employee's username and password by the name of GFlores. So yeah, we logged into GFlores' email account back through the Lumerico main website in the login space, and we got a shit ton of emails. Yeah, it's all in Spanish, of course, and I'll go ahead and link links down in the description to kind of help you guys move through this ARG without it being too confusing. But the main gist of all those emails from GFlores, who is not the president, just like a random employee, is stuff ranging from a new coffee machine to the fact that they feel like certain aspects of their network is being compromised, supposedly by hackers, right? In fact, the president's bypass was seeing more traffic, and people have figured out that it's actually showing the encrypted password for the president, Guillermo, and from that they figured out the actual password. If you guys have any questions on how they figured this out or what ciphers they use, do not ask me because I would not know. I'm just trying to piece together all different clues in a logical order so people can kind of casually follow the ARG. In the president's email account, we have the usual information about vacation days or holidays, whatnot, and just kind of more the same until you see an email from Sombra. Apparently, even though you're in the president's email accounts, only really you can see this email from Sombra. And basically what she says is kind of like, good job, and we're going to release a bunch of incriminating emails from President Guillermo to the public, and I'm going to start initiating stuff next week. So, yeah. That kind of seems like the end of it, for now. In either case, one date really sticks out to me, and that is November 1st, which is, surprise, surprise, a Tuesday, aka a typical patch day for Blizzard. And yeah, I mean, maybe something will happen on November 1st, because that's, you know, when the ziggurat is quote-unquote supposed to be erected, right? And November 1st is a few days before BlizzCon, not to even mention it's smack dab in the middle of the Day of the Dead holiday, which is supposed to last from, what, October 29th through November 2nd? So yeah, that seems to be it, right? And it kind of makes me scratch my head a little bit, because it's like, alright, we waited like a month for this countdown. We got the clues from the emails and figured all this stuff out. Sombra says she'll keep in touch by next week. We know something probably will happen on November 1st. And it makes me wonder, like, is this ARG something that we'll actually get, like, a tangible release date? Or, like, if we solve this, Sombra will be released? Or is it more of, like, something more in line of just lore? Like, purely lore to kind of build up hype for this hero? And that's kind of all that all these clues have led to, just kind of random bits and pieces of lore, nothing really concrete like what Sombra does, though I think that would be an excellent sort of finale to all this if, like, at the end of the ARG we hack some files and figure out her abilities or something, or maybe at BlizzCon they'll release some sort of animated short with Sombra doing the stuff that we kind of figured out, which may actually, you know, come to think of it, would explain why Blizzard is sticking to this ARG in the timing of it, even though we're all kind of, you know, complaining about it. Maybe they've already invested like a shit ton of money into like an animated short detailing this sort of whole arc that we're doing, and if they cut it short, then the animated short wouldn't exactly make sense. I don't know, man. Food for thought there, food for thought. But anyways, that's just about it for today's video. Again, do apologize, but Wednesday the winbox is going to be pushed back to tomorrow. I know today probably would have been a good day to do it, but like it just got way too long. There's a lot of information here, and I want to give you guys some proper acknowledgement with your questions, because you guys asked a lot of great questions, a lot of great feedback as well from last week. So I want to dedicate tomorrow's video to like an actual standalone mailbox video. You know what I mean? So yeah, do apologize, but you know, I'm sure you guys can understand. And I guess until next time, guys, I'll see you around.